Good morning, Brian. Thank you. Hey, by the way, we have seen some light in the sky, so there are thunderstorms in the area, but we're having some fun. This is we're in the presence of greatness right here. This is Ricky Parker. He's part of your family, going all the way back. Go through the lineage. Your grandfather, your father, and you.
Yes.
In terms of motorsports.
Yeah. So my grandpa, his name was Keith Parker. He was a motorcycle racer as well. My dad was a motorcycle racer. My grandpa was a national vintage motorcycle racer and champion. My dad was a two-time motocross world champion. And I pursued a little bit different sport in my professional career. I was a road racing national champion.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
World champion, national champion, and your grandfather was an accomplished.
Champion. Yeah.
All right, so now you've started this place called Desoto Motorsport Park,
yes, sir.
Which is, we're right in the middle of it. It's dark outside, but you've got this nice little tower here. We've also got some video, I think, that's going to be amazing that you're going to see that Savannah shot for me this past weekend. You had a big event this past weekend.
Yes, sir.
What happens here and why does it matter? Why do people come? And why would we encourage them to come here? You have another big race in April.
Yes, sir. So we're a growing motorsport park. We do a little bit of everything out here. We have been mostly a motocross, which is most people know it as a dirt bike track. Very exciting sport. You get to see bikes, jumps, race. A lot of competition. We also have 15 miles of wooded trails for the people that love trails. We have just built a brand new side-by-side track, which most people may know it as UTV. But there's multiple types of UTVs. There's what they call a utility UTV, and there's the racing type of UTV, which is more like what they call the Can-Am X3 model. So as we just built that, we just had our first event here 2-3 weeks ago. That is a super exciting. You get to see cars jump. When we say side-by-side car racing, it is not what people probably recognize as the regular circle racing like you see on dirt tracks or NASCAR. We actually turn both directions. There's ups and downs. There's jumps. There's outbraking, acceleration, drifting involved. And occasionally, when a car sticks in the turn a little too much, we get to see the upside down of the vehicle a couple of times.
All right, we got 30 seconds. You have a big event April 5th. What's going to happen?
We do. So April 5th, we have our round 2 of the Piston Cup series, which is our side-by-side series. And also this past weekend, we had we did tractor pulling event. We have a drag track, which is on dirt, and we do tractor pulling. We do pickup pulling. If you got a semi you want to hook onto it, bring your Ford, your Chevy, your Dodge out here and see who's got the baddest truck. Let's see what you got.
I tell you what, we're in the presence of greatness. The Parker family, an amazing world champion, national champion, and some really exciting racing happens right here. DeSoto Motorsport Park. Come see us April 5th.
April 5th here in Grand Cane, Louisiana.
Nothing like it. Coming back to y'all. Good morning. Thank you, Brian. Hey, look, if you're looking to have some fun and you like motocross, dirt bikes, all kinds of stuff, tractor pulls, this is the guy right here. John, an old cattle rancher here in DeSoto Parish, born and bred, proud of that. We've got some video of you racing right here at DeSoto Motocross Park on Saturday night.
Right.
It's fun to watch.
Thank you.
Fun to do, right? You enjoy doing this?
Yes.
Tell me why.
It's just, it brings, it's activity that, we can bring to DeSoto Parish and get people out and spectate. And I have participants coming from all over East Texas over here to the event to put on a show, to hook a tractor to a weight transferred sled and see how far you can go.
There you go. And without you, and come over, Jason, these two guys showed up, I don't know, about a year ago with a big bulldozer. Right, and without you, this place doesn't exist. This big race that we had that you're watching the video from would never have happened this weekend. So you guys got involved, heavily involved.
Right.
Just because.
Just because, yep. Well, we heard Ricky needed some help, and it's a neighborly thing to do. You kind of build your community one person at a time.
Amen.
And we need a good place to come to have a good time. And It's very family-oriented. We love to see the kids out and side-by-sides, the motorcycles, the tractor pulling as well. So it's just a family, it's a small town, small community, family oriented. We want to bring people in from all over.
Amen. Ricky, come over. But Ricky is eternally grateful to these guys. Last 30 seconds, let's talk real quick, Ricky, about your place. Come this way, buddy. There's a lot of folks, 300 participants, maybe another 50 with the motocross. You had about 350 actually participating, actually racing. And that they come in, they spend the night, they eat, they go to various places.
To, the local town of Grand Cane, very small town. As you guys know, all we have is about one yellow flashing light in the small town of Grand Cane.
So there's a real economic thing going on here.
Yeah. People come from all over the United States and out of the States. We have people from Mexico, Canada, Europe. They'll come over here and race our bigger events. And so we had about 300 something plus racers this weekend on the motocross side.
And this gives you an idea. Look at the perspective here, folks. Beautiful.
So that was part of our parking lot that you can see from our watchtower.
Amazing.
And very great event. And Mr. John and Jason were out there having a little fun on the tractor pulling side.
And I want to mention, and you would echo this, this never would have happened without those two guys. This would have
never happened with without Mr. John and Mr. Jason right here. They have literally gave me an opportunity that I would have never had without them, for sure.
And an opportunity for anybody in this part of the country to see some really fun racing at a time. But remember, by the way, big race coming here again, April 5th.
April 5th. That'll be our next round for the side-by-side Piston Cup Series. So if you want to watch some car races, come this way.
There you go. DeSoto
Motorsport Park.
There you go. You got it. Right here in DeSoto Parish. Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe, DeSoto Parish Community Caravan. It's going to be fun. A lot of things going on in DeSoto Parish, including motocross, race, all kinds of racing, tractor pulls, side by side. Ricky Parker, this is part of your life. You grew up with this. Your grandfather was a champion vintage racer back in the day.
National champion. Yep.
Your father?
My father, Trampus Parker. He was a two-time motocross world champion.
World champion. And you?
I pursued a little bit different sport growing up. I was in the road racing, street bikes type of stuff on the race course, and so I was a national champion in road racing.
Okay, wow. And now he's bringing all of that to DeSoto Parish. You're going to see some video here shot by the beautiful and talented Savannah. This past Saturday had a big race.
Yes.
So what are we looking at? What are the viewers looking at now? What do you call this?
So DeSoto Motorsport Park is one of the, if not the biggest motorsport park in the state of Louisiana, and we're trying to grow this into be one of the biggest parks in the United States, slowly, one step at a time.
Wow.
So here we have motocross racing, or dirt bikes. Most people know as it dirt bikes.
Right.
We have just recently built a side-by-side race course, UTVs, so we have all the sporty UTVs get to come out here. There's going to be turns, jumps, a lot of high speed.
Right.
Occasionally some crashes. Very fun to watch.
A lot of people watch for the crashes.
And then we also have a drag strip, dirt drag strip. So we do tractor pulling, pickup truck pulling. So if you have your old local tractor or your grandpa's tractor and still running underneath the shed, or bring it out.
You know what? We've got somebody that we know and love that looks like might be her grandpa's tractor. Could she be a part of this?
Anybody can be part of it.
Come on down. Miss Zoe can be a part of the tractor pull.
No matter what brand, how old your tractor is, you have something from the 20s, 30s, 80s, modern, bring it out. And,
really?
Hook on.
I love that. All right. I want to mention the other thing that's fantastic about this park, which is, by the way, DeSoto Motorsport Park. I have trouble with that.
Okay.
None of this would have happened without these guys.
Yeah, so I had the opportunity of meeting Mr. Jason and Mr. John and Paul.
And when you say you met them, they showed up and said, "What are you doing out here?" And you were pushing a little bit of dirt, and they said, "Well, I'm about to build a big park."
Yeah, I have big dreams. I'm trying to build an additional track out here for the side-by-side.
And they looked at your little bulldozer and said, "Ain't no way that's going to happen."
Right.
They said, "We'll be back. We'll probably be back in 2 hours." And you said,
Jason said, "I'll see you here in a couple hours." And in my head, I ran through and I was like, everybody claims they're going to give you a hand. And as soon as I saw the taillights of their vehicle leave, I done forgot about it. I said, heard that story many times.
And then
about 2.5 hours later, I see this gigantic monster tractor show up with a dirt pan and pulling in, and Mr. Jason hopped out. He said, where you want me to start pushing dirt at?
Wow.
And it all started from there on January 30th of 2024, and they've been here for over a year helping me out.
How about that? In fact, racing with your son.
Yes.
Your son first place, you finished third.
Yeah, Cash first place.
And then
third in my class.
John was doing the tractor pull.
Yep.
And then Paul, you're going to be a part of this as well.
Yeah.
Help build this building.
Yeah.
So you talk about a family thing.
So-
Takes a village to do stuff sometimes.
Right. John
People-
and Paul, they helped me bring the shipping containers from Houston, and
Wow.
we're rebuilding our registration building. And the wood you see on the wall all comes out from Paul. They just him and his brother. They just reopened up a small sawmill.
This is what is special about DeSoto Parish. There's a community here that is very special. That doesn't happen just everywhere. So again, really cool place. Coming up, big race. We're out of time, unfortunately, but big race here. It's called DeSoto Motorsport Park. Brand new, nothing like it in this part of the country. Never would have happened with all these good old boys from DeSoto Parish. Coming back to y'all. Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe, DeSoto Parish Community Caravan. We're going to be here all week long. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of amazing things going on. In fact, this is the thing that I had no idea. Look at this, brand new DeSoto Motorsport Park. You're going to think, what is that? One of the things they do is tractor pulls.
Yes.
Big John.
Yes.
We got some video of you pulling a tractor.
Yes.
And you've been doing this for about 10 years. First
Absolutely.
time here.
Yes.
You did this past Saturday.
Right.
Why?
Because it's the fun of motorsports, and this park became available, and instead of going all over East Texas chasing them, I'm trying to bring some to DeSoto Parish.
You gotta love it. All right, Jason, you too. Both of you guys got involved in this thing with Ricky Parker. Brought your your dirt moving stuff. Came over and helped make it possible because you believed in what he was doing.
Sure.
You and your son actually raced this past weekend. You finished third. He finished first.
Yes.
Tell me why you love what's going on here.
That the community and family, and we heard that he was wanting to, so we come and checked it out. Seen he definitely needed the help, so we brought the equipment, and we're a year into it now.
Yeah.
So here we are, and we just invited everybody out.
Yeah.
Y'all come check us out, and we're here to help you.
Bring your cars and
The
tractors.
video that you're watching here, this track, these guys moved about 5,000 truckloads of dirt. Ricky could have never done this by himself. So you were talking about Paul and you and John, just because you believed in what he was doing.
Right.
They just said, we're going to get behind this guy. He's part of our world, our community, and we're going to make this happen.
Right.
That's the kind of people that live in DeSoto Parish. That's why I love this part of the country. Ricky, come over. Ricky's a part of a racing family. Your grandfather was a champion. Your father was a champion. You were a champion. Goodness gracious. So you've opened up this place, and it's unique in this part of the country because of the variety of racing going on.
100%. Not many parks in the United States offer more than one motorsport sport at the park. So we're trying to be. That's why we call it DeSoto Motorsport Park. We offer multiple motorsports. We go from dirt bikes, which motocross, and we offer trails. We offer tractor pulling track, pickup truck pulling, whatever you may have that you want to hook onto that sled you can pull. We just recently built the side-by-side racetrack, and when we say side-by-sides cars, not just the utility UTV, sporty ones. And it's not what you are probably picturing, the circle kind of racing track. This has multiple turns, left and right-handers, jumps. You get up to 80, 90 mile an hour speed. You jump in 20, 30 feet.
You can also see in this picture the economic impact.
Sure.
You had 300 or 400 participants.
Yes, just on the
and
motocross
spectators.
side this weekend. And then we had probably in the 50 plus range on the tractor part. And the tractor part is still new, and the side-by-side part is still new to our park. So if you have a pickup truck or an old tractor that's just laying around that you want to come hook on to Mr. John's sled, dude, you are welcome. Bring anything you have available.
Mr. John, come over. I just want them all to stand together because this is a family thing. Now, they're all part of the family, but they're part of this family that lives in DeSoto Parish community. Sure. Right. Sure. This thing would have never happened, and this is an impressive looking facility. It never would have happened without John and Paul, Jason, John, Paul, and of course helping Ricky out. Ricky. Remember the name. Big race coming up April 5th. It's unique in the country, folks. DeSoto Motorsport Park.